today. I'm in the game today. I'm in the game today.
What it is, YouTube, appreciate y'all tuning in. For today's video is how to build bigger arms faster. But before I get to the video, don't forget the like, helps the channel grow. Comment. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you stay tuned throughout the whole video. I got 4 things for y'all. Let's get it, man. Let's dive into the first point. It's very important that you're doing this. I'm stressing this, man. And the first point is you have to make sure that your form is on point, because this is literally the foundation. If you're having bad form with your exercises and you're not doing it right, like, come on, you're not gonna be working on. For all I know, you could be working any other body parts. You're over here doing dumbbell curls, but you swinging it. And when you swinging the weights, that's engaging more of the weights. That's why it's very important to know what you're doing with the form. Y'all be seeing the videos. That's why I take the time to break down the form, to make sure that y'all doing it right, because it's very important that you do it right, so you're hitting the right muscles. You want to make sure that you're hitting the muscles too. And also another thing is, if you're not doing it correctly, y'all probably hear this a lot in the videos, man. It's contraction, and contraction is key, man. You want to make sure that you're having the right contraction while you're doing the exercise. When you're doing your hammer curls, you want to make sure that you're really getting the best out of it. So it's very important that you know how to do it. I know it's gonna be a headache. You're gonna be like, man, gotta think about the form while I'm working out. I know, trust me, I know. Be like that. You know, you're just trying to go in there. You got, especially when you're just starting out, you got all the energy in the world. You're just trying to go in there and just do your thing. I feel you. I'm the same way. Even to this day, man, I have to slow myself down, make sure that my form is on point, and really take your time. Sometimes you gotta slow down sometimes. So make sure you're really feeling the exercise and not just doing the exercise. I'm not saying to be perfect. You don't gotta be to the T following the form. Like, oh yeah, you ain't gotta micromanage it and all that. Like, nah, just make sure it's close enough to you know, being perfect. If you're not hitting perfect right on the dot, because it's cap, you're not gonna be able to keep your form consistent all throughout the workout. Especially those last few reps, your form is not gonna be as good. So just do the best that you can. This is another reason why I made this the first point, is you gotta avoid ego lifting. A common factor for bad form is ego lifting. And what is ego lifting? That's when you're lifting too much weight, like weight that you cannot manage. You wanna pick a weight that you're able to control, man. Don't put the ego to the side. Like, when you're in the gym, nobody really cares about what you're doing. So just focus on what you need to do. If you picked up the 30, you're like, damn, that's a little bit too heavy, just put it back. Like, nobody gonna care. I know if you're a newbie, like, you're gonna be like, kind of like, man, I don't know. You're gonna think like I'm kind of weak if I put it down. Like, nah, it's not like that. It's not that deep, man. Just put the weight down, pick up the manageable weight. Or even sometimes, you know, you're able to do a certain weight, and then you come back and you're like, man, I can't do the 30 today. Go down a weight, do the 25. You might just have to hit that 25 that day. Just give it time, because you never want to force nothing. Always listen to your body. That's gonna lead me into my second point, which is you have to train arms more frequently. You can't expect your arms to grow faster if you're only hitting it once a week. In the beginning, that could work. If you're a beginner and you're new to this, hey, ease yourself into the process. Don't go ahead doing all this crazy stuff. Keep it simple. You hit arms once a week. And just to put a pause on that, this doesn't just go for arms. For any body part that you want to grow faster, you have to be training it more frequently. I'll say a minimum of twice a week. If you're hitting it twice a week, that's great. It's gonna grow, man. You keep hitting the muscle group twice. Because, yeah, if you hitting a muscle once, like, it's gonna grow, but it's just gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a long time, like like a long time, bro. You're gonna be waiting for a long time, man. I mean, I'm over exaggerating, but you could make the gains a lot faster if you just hit that muscle group twice, whether it be chest, arms, since the videos on arms, and then twice, make them gains. The reason why I say a minimum of 2 times a week is because you want to keep that tension on the muscles. If you're just training just once a week, like I said before, like, that's too much time for your muscles to rest. I know it's supposed to be a good thing, give your muscles time to recover, but it could also be a negative, especially if it's for a body part that you're really trying to grow. You want to make sure that the tension is still there, that's always renewed. Now, I'm not saying hit arms every day, which we are gonna get into that on that note, which we're gonna get into that just in a little bit, but just twice is a good time. You know, you're putting the tension on the muscles. You're hitting it just enough times for it to keep growing. I'm gonna elaborate on what I was saying earlier about hitting arms every day. Y'all was probably like, oh, arms every day, that's kind of like OD, bro. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. You could try this kind of training as nucleus overload training. That's when you're hitting a muscle group minimum 3 or 4 times a week. You know, remember when I was telling y'all, if you're hitting a muscle group twice, like, they're really gonna grow. So if you're hitting it even more than that, it's really gonna grow even faster. It's gonna grow even faster, you feel me? But this is the kind of training I was doing in the beginning, like when I just got started working out like about 2 years ago. I was really trying to make gains on my arms. I was seeing gains in the beginning, you know, but I was like, damn, I'm really trying to up it. And I seen the video, just like y'all watching this video. I was like, all right, and then dudes talking about just hit arms every day. So that's what I started doing. I started doing that, training arms like 4 times a week. And yeah, I still have my regular arm days. So this is how you're gonna do it. Have your regular arm days, the 2 days. You still wanna do those 2 days a week. This is just a plus. Pick 2 days that you're gonna be doing arms. And then the plus is you just go for 100 reps. You just pick one exercise for arms, whether that be pull downs, whether that be arm curls, whether it be diamond pushes, whatever it is. Pick one exercise, go for like 100 reps. And that's all you need to do, man. You hit arms 4 times. There's just 2 extra days that you hit arms. You can do that at the end, the beginning, whatever works best for you. That's all you need to do, and you're gonna see gains. I know it's a little thing. It's just like, man, what's one exercise gonna do? But it adds up, man. It adds up. But you still want to be always smart and always listen to your body. If you feel like you can't a certain day, just don't do it. I was doing that. I was hitting it like 4 times. I wasn't hitting it every day because I trained like 6 times. Yeah, I trained like 6 times a week. So I wasn't hitting it every day. So 4 out of 6, that is pretty much every day. But I still had those couple of days to recover. So you could do it every other day, but just make sure that you have time for your arms to rest. If you can't do it at the end of your workout, don't do it. Don't force it. Listen to your body. The third point on how to make your arms grow bigger faster is progressive overload. Now, what is progressive overload? Is when you're adding more weight over time, or if you're not training with any weights, you're doing calisthenics, when you're doing harder exercises, harder variations, whatever, anything that is harder from what you was doing previously before. Because obviously, if you're in the beginning stages, you're gonna be doing beginner stuff. As you keep going on, it's very important to advance. This is where a lot of people get left behind in terms of progress. You know, people doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, it worked for you in the beginning, but eventually you're gonna have to switch it up. You wanna keep that challenge up, because the thing with working out is you always have to have that challenge up. If you don't keep that challenge up, your body's gonna get used to it, and this is gonna be your progress. Your progress is gonna stall out just like that. I know I keep saying it, but in the beginning, that's why your progress is crazy high, because you just new to working out. So anything new that you throw at your body is gonna get used to it. But eventually, you can't keep doing the same thing. It's gonna stall out. Your body's gonna get accustomed to it. It's gonna be like, okay, this is what he's doing. So it's on you to keep that challenge up and always be confusing your body. And things to make your workouts, like, it's easy to keep the challenge up. You can either add more weights. If you're in the gym, very simple. If you've been lifting 35, you know, benching, whatever you would lift, 105, just add a little bit more weight. That's gonna make it even more challenging. Or if you're doing body weight, just try a different variation, try harder variations. That simple. Do supersets. Just get real creative. Think of different ways that you could make your workouts more challenging. You just can't get complacent with it. I know it's easy, you know, we doing the same things, it's been making me gains, but you gotta get a little bit out of your comfort zone, man. Get a little bit uncomfortable. How the saying goes, you gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's how you're gonna keep making that progress. Especially in the gym, not just in life, but in the gym as well. That's gonna lead me into the 4th point, which is probably the most important one, and that is you have to give yourself time. It's not gonna happen overnight. I know what the title of the video is, how to build bigger arms faster, but you still have to be patient with yourself. Everybody's body is different. Some people might see their progress fast, some people might see their progress slow. So you have to keep that in mind. If you're not seeing progress, you doing this, like e-dabeast, I'm doing everything that you told me. How comes I'm not seeing gains? It's been 3 days. Like, first of all, it's been 3 days, man. It's been 3 days. You just started. And second of all, you gotta give yourself more time in that. You wanna be thinking in months. Check in a month from now. Not a couple weeks, maybe, but check in months, man. Really give yourself time, commit to it, and do it. That's the video for today. Check out more videos from the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also let me know what kind of videos y'all wanna see in the comment section. And I'm out.